class, we have completed mock interviews, questions and answers in cyber security. Once completed this half an hour, what are the questions you have missed? And today we will see few more modules with the project implementation. This is today's agenda. Please keep in mind. Just I will brush up half an hour, 65 questions with the precise answers. You have done, all candidates done very good job, but a few candidates has to improve their knowledge in the mock interview questions and answers. Remaining all are performed very well, but you need to be strong in the project implementation. They are going to ask you what is the problem statement and what you have implemented in your project title. That is very important. I have given already group wise research, project title, and I have completed how to do PowerPoint presentation of that project, final project. And today, if possible, I will explain the documentation. Then immediately I will start with the execution of your final project. For every project I will execute, don't worry. And so coming to our 12 modules, first the topic is introduction to cyber security. What is cyber security? How you are defining cyber security? Cyber security refers to the practice of protecting digital devices, servers, networks, and computers and sensitive information from unauthorized access or theft or damage or other malicious attacks. That is called cyber security. Cyber security is the practice of protecting internet connected systems, servers, data center, including hardware, software, and data from attack or damage or unauthorized access. That is called cyber security. What is a firewall? Firewall is a network security system that monitors and controls the incoming and outgoing network traffic based on predetermined security rules. Firewall is a software in order to protect the network level security. That is called a firewall. Then what is a virus? Virus expansion is vital information resource under siege. Virus is a type of malicious software. Software is a collection of instructions that self-replicates and spreads by inserting itself into other programs or files on a computer. So virus replicates itself, it functioning itself, it collapses all the files. That is called virus. What is a malware? Malware is a malicious software, refers to any program or code designed to harm or exploit a computer system. That is called malware. So usually it refers to any program, like example ransomware. It is a code, it is a program. It is designed to harm or exploit a computer system or server or data center. What is phishing? Phishing is a type of social engineering attack. I have asked all the students this question, but nobody touched this point. Like you have explained your own way, that is also correct, but that exact meaning of the phishing. Phishing is a type of social engineering attack that uses fake emails or websites to trick individuals into revealing sensitive information. So you are sending group of mails to the group of people with you won the lottery, you got fixed price, like fake emails such as and individuals to trick individuals into revealing sensitive information. Sensitive information is nothing but bank account details or personal information like that, such as passwords or credit card numbers, etc. Then what is meant by encryption? Encryption is a process of converting plain text into ciphertext. This question everybody told the correct answer. Encryption is a process of converting plain text into ciphertext. So plain text can be readable and ciphertext cannot be readable, or a form of the original data that cannot be easily understood by unauthorized parties. That is called encryption. What is the importance of password security? Password security is important because it is often the first line of defense against unauthorized access to sensitive information and systems. So, in order to maintain password security is very important to defense against unauthorized or malicious attacks. What is the difference between confidentiality, integrity and availability in the context of information security? So what are the major components of cyber security or important elements of information security? Is confidentiality, integrity, availability. How can you define confidentiality? Confidentiality refers to the protection of sensitive information from unauthorized disclosure. So, sensitive information may be bank-related data, credit card transaction, or personal information. Integrity involves ensuring that information is accurate and consistent and has not been tampered with or corrupted. That is called integrity. Availability refers to ensuring that authorized users have access to information and system when they need them. So unauthorized authors have access to information and the systems when they need 24/7. The system information is available in the systems. What is a security breach? A security breach is an instance or attack or cybercrime where sensitive information is accessed. Maybe credit card details, maybe account details, maybe personal details used to or disclosed without authorization. What is a threat actor? A threat actor is an individual or a group that poses a threat to an organization's security. What is the difference between a virus and a worm? A virus is a type of malware that infects other programs or files on a computer or server or data center and can self-replicate and spread to other systems. That is called virus. A worm is similar to a virus but has the ability to spread and infect other systems on its own without the need for a host program. That is called a worm. Then what is social engineering? social engineering is a type of security attack or cyber crime or malicious attack that relies on a tricking individuals into revealing sensitive information, maybe credit card information, bank details, or personal information, or performing actions that compromise security. That is called social engineering. Through Facebook, through Instagram, through WhatsApp, through messages, they are sending, they are attacking various types of attacks. What is a man in the middle attack? A man in the middle attack is a type of security attack where an attacker intercepts and manipulates communication between two parties. That is called man in the middle attack. What is the difference between a DOS and DDoS? DOS attack is a type of security attack that aims to make a website or online service unavailable to users. That is called this denial of service. A distributed denial of service is also an attack, is a more complex version of a DOS attacks, where the attacker uses a network of compromised systems to attack a target or making it more difficult to defend against attacks. List out cyber security techniques. There are various techniques of cyber security. The first one is access control, firewalls, intrusion detection and intrusion prevention, encryption, antivirus, anti-malware, employee training, vulnerability scanning, instant response planning. These are the various techniques of cyber security. List out cyber security tools. The cyber security tools are antivirus software, firewalls, intrusion detection and prevention systems, vulnerability scanners, virtual private networks, VPNs, data encryption tools, password managers, two-factor authentication tools, penetration testing tools, log analysis tools. These are the various cyber security tools. Next subject is Introduction to Python Programming. What is Python is used for? Python is a high-level and interpreted programming language. Python can be executed in two ways. One way is ideally and one more is scripting way, and it is used for a wide range of purposes. Python is so popular because of rich number of libraries such as NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, Theano, TensorFlow, Keras, PyTorch, and various libraries of machine learning, deep learning, and artificial intelligence, statistics, etc. So Python is used for wide range of purposes, including web development, scientific computing, data analytics, Internet of Things, cloud computing, and blockchain technologies, artificial intelligence, and more. What are some of the benefits of using Python? Python has a number of benefits, including its use of large and supportive community, vast libraries and frameworks, and versatility. What is a Python module? A Python module is a collection of Python code that can be reused in other programs. That means module is just like a function which performs specific tasks. And we are using that Python code for other programs. That is called reusability component. What is the difference between tuple and a list in Python? So tuple is a Python collection, list is also a Python collection. Tuple is an immutable data structure. Means once you declare, you cannot change any type of variable information. While a list is a mutable data structures, you can editable, you can change it. This means that once a tuple is created, its values cannot be changed. While values in a list can be changed, added or removed, tuples use parenthesis, while list uses square bracket. That is called a difference between list and a tuple. Okay. Next, what is a dictionary in Python? Dictionary is a Python collection. Dictionary in Python is another collection of key value keys where each key is unique and it is declared within the flower brace, curly braces. It is based on the key value keys like Suman, name colon Suman, is colon 22. Like that we are declaring dictionaries in Python. What is a function in Python and how it is defined? A function in Python is a block of code that performs a specific task, set of rules, and can be called from other parts of the program. That is called a Python function. It uses def keyword and followed by the indentation rules. What is an exception in Python and how is it handled? An exception is an error that occurs during the execution of a program. Exception is similar to error, but it occurs while running of a program. To handle the exceptions, we are using try exception keyword. Next subject is what is a computer networks. A computer network is a set of connected devices such as computers, servers, switches, routers, and printers that communicates with each other to share the information and the resources. What is a OSI model? The OSI model expansion is Open Systems Interconnection, is a 7-layer reference model for communication between computer systems such as PD and DSP, physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session layer, and presentation layer and application layer. And each layer has its own functionalities and services. What is the purpose of the TCP/IP model? The TCP/IP model expansion is transmission control protocol and internet protocol. It is a 4-layer communication model that serves as the foundation for the internet and other computer networks. Okay, so it is a foundation for the internet and other computer networks. So, do you know TCP/IP 4-layer communication? See, the list of what are the 4 layers? Can anyone answer for this question? TCP/IP 4-layer. TCP/IP
13 pictures.
4 layers. List out. Can anyone? What is the short form? Yeah, please. What are the 4 layers of TCP/IP? Application layer, transport layer, and internet layer, and network layer. Can you leave the so you can give a short form ATIN. ATIN. How do you can int A you can remember? Okay. I stands for internet layer, N stands for network layer, and T stands for transport layer, and A stands for application layer. So I am giving short form int A. Okay. Just to keep in mind, internet layer short form. You can just keep in mind short form is int A. Keep in mind all of you, I stands for internet layer, N stands for network layer, and T stands for transport layer, and A stands for application layer. So TCP/IP is a 4-layer communication model. Model means simplified version of the reality. So OSI layer short form is TDN PSTA. I told you how to remember short form. Short form is TDN PSPA. TDN PSPA. Please keep in mind, while performing any interview, you need to use short forms so that okay. Next, 4th question. What is a switch in computer networks? A switch is a device that connects multiple devices such as computers, servers, and printers together in a network and allows them to communicate with each other. What is a router in computer networks? A router is a device that connects multiple networks together and routes data packets between them. Routes means path. Path selection between source to destination is called routing. There are routing protocols, okay, in computer networks, network layer. What is the difference between a switch and a router? A switch connects multiple devices in a single network, while a router connects multiple networks. Okay. Next, what is the difference between LAN and WAN? LAN is a local area network. Is a network that covers a small geographic area, okay, such as home or office or building. That is called a local area network. WAN is nothing but wide area network. Is a network that covers large geographic area such as the city, country, and the world. So that is called a local area network. You can remember very easily wide area network and metropolitan area network. Okay. Then what is the difference between DNS? What is the role of DNS in computer networks? DNS stands for Domain Name System. It is a system that maps human readable domain names such as www.cybersiksha.com to IP addresses such as 192.160.0.0. The role of DNS is to allow users to access websites and other internet resources using domain names instead of IP addresses, internet protocol addresses. Directly we can use www.google.com. Then what is the purpose of IP addresses in computer networks? IP address stands for Internet Protocol Address or unique numerical identifiers that are assigned to devices in a network. What is a VPN in computer networks? A VPN, virtual private network, is a private network that is created over a public network such as the internet. That is called a virtual private network. Then computer networks, we haven't included computer networks. So after this, where I kept computer networks, techniques and tools. Okay. So 11th one is what are the computer network? List out computer networks techniques. Computer networks techniques. I forgot to keep here. Okay. So you can see computer networks. List out computer networks techniques. What are the computer networks techniques? There are several computer networks techniques used for communication between devices. Here are common techniques like Ethernet, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, near-field communication, cellular networks, VPN, virtual private network, domain name system. Okay, so why we are using these techniques? There are various techniques we are using in this one. Okay, the answer is you can see we are using various computer networks techniques. Very important. I forgot to keep here. See now, what are the techniques are Ethernet. Okay, Ethernet and followed by the Ethernet. It is for local area network purpose we are using. It is based on the IEEE standard 802.3 standard. Okay, it is for wired network. Usually we are using Ethernet, Wi-Fi, wireless fidelity, and followed by the Bluetooth. Bluetooth is also one of the computer networks technique, and NFC, near field communication. NFC, near field communication, and wireless fidelity. Okay, so these are the techniques. And few more cellular networks is also one of the techniques. Cellular networks and VPN, virtual private network. Okay, VPN stands for, why we are using, it is a proxy server. You can call it as a proxy server. See, suppose I want to bypass some IP address, I am using for this private network, virtual private network. So these are the techniques of computer network. See all of you, what are the computer networks? Networks techniques. The computer networks techniques are Ethernet, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, DFC, means the NFC. NFC means near field communication, and cellular communication, and VPN, wireless virtual private network, and domain name service. Domain name service. So these are the various techniques of computer networks. And the 12th question and last question, list out tools of computer networks. So what are the tools of computer networks? There are various tools we are using in computer networks. Okay, list out computer networks tools. So what are the tools are there? You can directly write here common techniques. There are some common techniques. Ethernet, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, NFC, near field communication, cellular networks, etc. See, there are 10 tools are there. Can anyone list out without seeing? Okay. There are okay. So there are ping expansion. Can anyone knows what is meant by ping? My dear friends, what are the pings? Ping is nothing but packet index network grouper. There are some commonly used, see, commonly used tools. We are using tools ping. Ping is a packet index network grouper. Packet index network grouper and trace route is a tool. Trace route, ping, comma. We can use nmap. I think everybody told this is correct answer for computer networks tools. Then Wireshark. You can use Wireshark, and you can use a NetStat. NetStat is also one of the tool of computer networks, and ipconfig, internet protocol configuration, and firewall. I think most of the students answered for this question. Firewall and VPN, virtual private network, and the last technique is remote desktop. It is also one of the tool, and the final one is SNMP, Simple Network Management Protocol. Okay, keep in mind. So these are the various tools of computer networks. See here, how many tools you got it? Nearly 10 tools you got it. Okay. So you can remove here. So these are the various these are the tools of computer networks. Next subject is cloud computing. What is meant by cloud computing? Cloud computing is an internet-based technology, and pay and use. It is a computing delivery model for IT services in which computing resources such as server, storage, and applications are provided over the internet as a service rather than being installed on a local computer or server. That is called cloud computing. What are the main benefits of cloud computing? The main benefits of cloud computing are increased efficiency, cost savings, that means no need to purchase servers. Scalability means we are increasing the size of the data and size of users. And accessibility, cloud computing allows organizations to access computer resources on demand with without having to invest in expensive hardware and software, and to easily scale their operations up or down as needed. That is called the benefits of cloud computing. Cloud computing formula is 543. Please remember, cloud computing short form or cloud computing is a 543 formula. 5 characteristics, 4 infrastructure models, and 3 services. So 5 characteristics short form is OBR square M. O stands for on-demand computing, B stands for broad network access, R square nothing but R is a rapid elasticity. That means number of users are increasing, automatically data center also increases. Resource pooling means all services at one place is called resource pooling. M stands for measured service. Then 4 infrastructure models are also called as deployment models or types of clouds. Those are public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud computing. Public cloud can be accessed by everybody, public people, and examples like Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, few versions, not all the licensed versions. Private cloud can be accessed by only private employees, and it refers to services that are provided by an organization for its own use and are usually located on premises or in a data center under the control of the organization. Hybrid cloud refers to the combination of public and private cloud services. It's a combination of 50% public, 50% of private, and in which some resources are provided by a public cloud provider and others are provided by a private cloud. Community cloud means only community people are accessing the information. What are some of the security challenges associated with cloud computing? Some of the security challenges associated with the cloud computing including data privacy and security, compliance regulations, and the threat of data breaches and cyber attacks. What is infrastructure as a service? Infrastructure as a service is a cloud computing model in which a provider offers virtualized computing resources such as servers, storage, and over the internet. What is a platform as a service? Platform as a service is a cloud computing model in which a provider offers a platform for developing the application, running the application, and managing applications without the need for customers to manage underlying infrastructure. Example, servers and storage. What is a software as a service? SaaS is a cloud computing model in which a provider offers software applications over the internet as a service. Then what is a cloud service provider? So a cloud service provider is a CSP, is a company that provides cloud computing services such as IaaS, PaaS or SaaS over the internet. Example, Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud Platform. What is a virtual machine? A virtual machine is a software environment that acts as a virtualized version of a computer with its own operating system and applications. What is multi-tenancy in cloud computing? Multi-tenancy is a cloud computing architecture in which multiple customers share the same underlying infrastructure and resources such as servers and storage. Define cloud computing. Cloud computing is the delivery of computing resources over the internet, including servers, storage, and databases, applications, and other services on a pay per use basis. You can call it as pay per basis uses. Okay. So you can use that definition. Here no need of definition of again same type. You can write what is a short form of what is a 543 formula. 543 formula of cloud computing. You can write 5 characteristics. 5 characteristics. So in the bracket you can write OB R square M. So R square stands for there is a superscript. Okay, you can use a short form is there. So later I will change this one. So OBR square M, then 4 infrastructure models. 4 infrastructural models. Okay. Then 3 major services. 3 major services. I'll give you short form for each one. SPI, software as a service, platform as a service, infrastructure as a service. Infrastructural models. The bracket you can write P square HC. P square HC means private cloud. First one is public cloud, and one more is private cloud. H means hybrid cloud. C means community. These are the short form. OBR square M. You can keep in mind, very very important. So OBR square M, O stands for on-demand compute, and B stands for broad network access, and R stands for rapid elasticity, resource pooling, measured service. And 4 infrastructure models: public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud, community. Okay. And 3 major services: software as a service, platform as a service, infrastructure as a service. Keep in mind, I'm giving all short forms. List out cloud computing techniques: auto scaling, load balancing, resource tagging, containerization, DevOps, serverless computing, multi-cloud strategy, hybrid cloud. List out cloud computing tools: Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud Platform, Kubernetes, Docker, Apache Spark, and Ansible, Terraform, Jenkins. These are the cloud computing tools. Okay. Then what is your next subject is information security. What is your definition of information security? Information security refers to the measures and practices put in place to protect sensitive data and systems from unauthorized access, theft, damage, or destruction. That is called information security. What is the difference between confidentiality, integrity, and availability in information security? Okay. So you need to answer. Confidentiality refers to the protection of sensitive information from unauthorized access or disclosure. Integrity refers to the protection of information from unauthorized modification or destruction. Availability refers to the ensuring that authorized users have access to the information they need when they need it. Second one is, what is the role of encryption in information security? Encryption is a crucial component of information security that protects information by converting it into the unreadable format. What is a security breach and how do you prevent them? A security breach is any unauthorized access, theft or damage to sensitive information or systems. What is the difference between a threat and a vulnerability? A threat is any potential danger to the security of information systems or data, such as a hacker attempting to gain unauthorized access. A vulnerability is a weakness in a system or process that can be exploited by a threat to cause harm. Then define information security. Information security is also known as cyber security. Okay, so it is the practice of protecting electronic information and systems from unauthorized access, use, disclosure, disruption, modification, or destruction. List out information security techniques. There are various techniques of information security is risk assessment, access controls, encryption, security awareness, training, vulnerability management, incident response, network security, and physical security. List out information security tools. There are various tools of information security: antivirus software, firewall, intrusion detection and intrusion prevention, vulnerability scanners, penetration testing tools, data loss prevention tools, identity and access management tools, security information and event management tools, SCIM. Next subject is define computer networks. List out computer networks. This one we have already completed. This is a network security actually. So, what is a firewall and what it does? So, firewall is a security system that monitors and controls the incoming and outgoing network traffic based on predetermined security rules. Then what is the difference between software firewall and a hardware firewall? A software firewall is a type of firewall that is installed on a computer and protects the system from unauthorized access. A hardware firewall, on the other hand, it is a physical device that sits between the network and the internet and protects entire network from unauthorized access is called a hardware firewall. Okay. So hardware firewall is a physical device. It's a physical device that sits between a network and the internet and protects the entire network from unauthorized access. It's called hardware firewall. What is the purpose of VPN, virtual private network? So it is a technology that creates a secure encrypted connection between a user's device and a remote server. What is the difference between symmetric and asymmetric encryption? Symmetric encryption uses the same key for both encryption and decryption, while asymmetric encryption uses two different keys for encryption and decryption. What is the DMZ? Demilitarized zone. DMZ is a portion of a network that is isolated from the rest of the network and contains numbers and systems that are accessible from multiple. Please unmute. But please mute. Don't please mute. So these container servers and systems are accessible from the internet. Internet is a network of networks. So that is called a DMZ. So what is cryptography and what it is purpose? So cryptography is the practice of converting information into a code that protects it from unauthorized access or modification. What is the difference between encryption and decryption? Encryption is the process of converting plain text into ciphertext using an encryption algorithm and a secret. Decryption is the inverse process of converting ciphertext back into plain text using a decryption algorithm and the same secret. Okay. So that is called encryption and decryption. What is a cipher? A cipher is an algorithm for performing encryption and decryption. What is a hash function and what it is used for? A hash function is a mathematical function that takes an input and produces a fixed size output. What is the difference between symmetric key cryptography and asymmetric key cryptography? Symmetric key cryptography uses the same key for both encryption and decryption, while asymmetric key cryptography uses two different keys for encryption and decryption. Define network security. Network security is the practice of protecting computer networks and their resources from unauthorized access, use, modification or destruction. List out network security techniques: firewall, intrusion, detection and prevention. Virtual private network, access control, encryption, security policies and the procedures, network segmentation. These are the network security techniques. List out network security tools: Wireshark, Nmap, Snort, Metasploit, and Nessus, firewalls, virtual private networks, intrusion detection and intrusion prevention systems, antivirus and anti-malware software. So that is about the network security. What is cryptography? Cryptography is the practice of securing communication in the presence of third parties such as eavesdroppers or attackers. List out cryptography techniques: Advanced Encryption Standard (AES) and RSA algorithm, elliptic curve cryptography, blowfish, triple data encryption standard, hash functions, and such as SHA-256 and MD5, Diffie-Hellman key exchange, secure socket layer, transport layer security, SSL and DNS. Then list out cryptography tools: OpenSSL, GNU-PG, VeraCrypt, TrueCrypt, BitLocker, ASCrypt, OpenSSH, and BitGin, OTR, and EOR. These are the various cryptography tools. What is application security and what is its purpose? Application security is the practice of security software applications and their underlying systems from attack or unauthorized access. That is called application security. The purpose of application security is to protect sensitive information and data as well as to ensure the availability and reliability of the application. What are some common threats to application security? Some common threats to application security includes SQL injection, attacks, cross-site scripting, XSS, attacks, cross-site request forgery, CSRF, attacks, remote code execution, RCE attacks, and insufficient logging and monitoring. Then what is the OSHAP top 10? The OSHAP top 10 is a list of the 10 most critical web application security risks as determined by the Open Web Application Security Project. What is input validation and why is it important for application security? Input validation is the process of verifying that input data received by an application is in the expected format and within expected bounds. What is a vulnerability scan and why is it important? A vulnerability scan is a type of security assessment that automates the process of identifying vulnerabilities in an application or system. That is called a vulnerability scan. Vulnerability scans are important because they can help organizations identifying security weaknesses in their applications and systems, prioritize remediation efforts, and improve the overall security posture. So that is called the vulnerability scan and why it is important. And what is meant by application security? Application security is the practice of identifying and mitigating security vulnerabilities and weaknesses in a software applications in order to protect them against malicious attacks, means cyber attacks or unauthorized access. That is called application security. Okay. So list out application security techniques. There are various techniques like threat modeling, secure coding practices, code review, penetration testing, web application firewall, access controls, input validation, and encryption. These are the various techniques of application security. List out application security tools. Static application security testing, SAST tools, dynamic application security testing tools, DAST, interactive application security testing, IAST tools, web application firewalls, WAFs, penetration testing tools, vulnerability scanners. Then what is your understanding of security audit? Security auditing is the process of examining an organization's security systems and the processes to identify vulnerabilities and ensure compliance with security standards and regulations. Can you walk us through your experience with conducting security audits? I have experience in conducting security audits for various organizations in different industries. How do you keep up with the latest security threats and technologies? Keeping up with the latest security threats and technologies is essential for a cyber security engineer or for effective security audit. Can you describe a particularly challenging security audit you have conducted and how you handled? Yes, I am a fresher for this cyber security domain and have conducted a security audit for a financial services company that had complex security systems and regulations to comply with. How do you prioritize security risks during an audit? Prioritize security risks during an audit is essential to ensure that the most critical risks are addressed first. Define security audit. Security auditing is the process of evaluating, you can call it as evaluating the security of a system, network, application, organization against set of sophisticated established security standards, policies or best practices. So that is called security audit.
Okay, currently we have an opportunity in digital cybersecurity.
Then you can call it as list out security auditing techniques.
Training lo undi kada. Repeated వస్తుందండి. రిపీటెడ్ తర్వాత కాలింగ్ కి రిపీటెడ్ డేటా వస్తుంది.
Then vulnerability scanning, list out security auditing techniques, vulnerability scanning, penetration testing, security configuration, review, access control review, application security review, social engineering testing, and physical security. List out security auditing tools: NSS, OpenBAS, Nmap, Burp Suite, Metasploit, Wireshark, Aircrack NG, OS. Hello? So what is your understanding of cyber forensics? Cyber forensics is the process of collecting, analyzing and preserving electronic evidence in order to support or refute a hypothesis in a legal matter or an investigation. Can you walk us through your experience with cyber forensics investigations? Yes, I'm a fresher of cyber security domain. I have experience in conducting cyber forensics investigations for various organizations in different industries. How do you approach digital evidence preservation during an investigation? Digital evidence preservation is an important aspect of any cyber forensics investigation. Can you describe a particularly challenging cyber forensics investigation you have conducted and how you handled it? Yes, I am a fresher of cyber security domain. I once conducted a cyber forensics investigation for a large retail company that had suffered a data breach. How do you ensure that the results of your investigations are admissible in court? Ensuring that the results of a cyber forensics investigation are admissible in court requires following established best practices for evidence collection and analysis. Define cyber forensics. Cyber forensics, also known as digital forensics, is the process of collecting, analyzing, and preserving electronic data for the purpose of investigating and preventing cyber crimes. List out cyber forensics techniques: data acquisition, data imaging, network traffic analysis, malware analysis, memory forensics, file analysis, mobile forensics. List out cyber forensics tools: NCASE, FTK Forensic Toolkit, Wireshark, Autospy, OS Forensics, Volatility, Celebrite, UFED, Sleuth. Then what is your understanding of mobile security? Mobile security is the practice of securing mobile devices such as smartphones from potential threats and attacks. Can you walk us through your experience with mobile security management? Yes, I have experience in managing mobile security for various organizations. How do you stay current with the latest mobile threats?
Yes, after 4 months of training, you will give you the placements. You need to be prepared on that. No, if you are interested, we will send you the details to your mail. And you need to have your own laptop with good internet connection to attend this online training. Okay.
My screen is visible.
This is your WhatsApp number.
Please respond.
And training is already started from last
Yeah.
1 week.
Can you
so
walk us
I
through
will
your
add
experience
WhatsApp
with
group
mobile
if you are
security
completed
management?
with your aptitude test.
I have
Please
experience
complete
in
one
managing
aptitude.
mobile security
Based
for
on your
various
grades, we will add
organizations.
you into WhatsApp group and
How
then
do
you
you
can
stay
take the
current
training
with
from
the
there.
latest mobile security threats and technologies? Keeping up with the latest
I will
mobile
share the mail.
security
Please check and complete the
threats
aptitude test
and
by end of the day.
technologies
Then I will.
is essential for effective mobile security
Thank you.
management. Can you describe a particularly challenging mobile security incident you have managed and how you have handled it? I once managed a mobile security incident for a large financial services company where a malicious app had been installed on several employees' devices. How do you approach risk assessment and management for mobile devices in an organization?
Are you taking any coaching?
My approach to risk assessment and management for mobile devices in an organization involves conducting a thorough analysis of the potential threats and vulnerabilities associated with the devices. Define mobile security. Mobile security refers to the protection of mobile devices such as smartphones, tablets, and other portable computing devices from various types of security threats. List out mobile security techniques: password protection, encryption, and biometric authentication, device tracking, mobile device management, that is called MDM, secure browsing and network connectivity. List out mobile security tools: antivirus and anti-malware software, mobile device management software, virtual private network, VPN software, mobile application management software, two-factor authentication software, mobile threat defense MTD software. And the last subject is, what is your understanding of ethical hacking? Ethical hacking is also known as white hat hacking, is the practice of penetrating computer systems and networks to identify vulnerabilities and security risks. Can you walk us through your experience as an ethical hacker? Answer A. I have been an ethical hacker for several years and have worked with organizations of various sizes and industries to perform penetration testing and security assessments. How do you stay current with the latest hacking techniques and technologies? Okay. So, how do you stay current with the latest hacking techniques and technologies? Staying current with the latest hacking techniques and technologies is critical to my role as an ethical hacker. Can you describe a particularly challenging either ethical hacking project you have worked on and how you handled it? Yes, I am a fresher of cyber security domain. I once worked on an ethical hacking project for a large government agency where the goal was to identify vulnerabilities in their critical infrastructure systems. How do you approach ethical hacking in a way that balances security and privacy? As an ethical hacker, I understand the importance of balancing security and privacy. Define ethical hacking. Ethical hacking is also known as white hat hacking or penetration testing. is a practice of using hacking techniques to identify potential security vulnerabilities in a system or network to help prevent them before they can be exploited by malicious actors. List out phases of ethical hacking: planning and reconnaissance, scanning, gaining access, maintaining access, analysis and reporting, cleanup and documentation. What are ethical hacking techniques? Scanning, enumeration, social engineering, password cracking, phishing, penetration testing, wireless network hacking, web application hacking. What are ethical hacking tools? Nmap, Metasploit, Wireshark, Aircrack, Jam the Ripper, Burpsuit, Hydra, Nessus, SQL Map, Hashcat. So with this one, I am closing the 12 modules interview questions and answers. Okay. I have divided 14 groups. 14 groups. I think I want to listen from you. Title of the project, and I have prepared a PowerPoint presentation of malware prediction and detection. Likewise, you need to prepare your project title. I have given already this task last week, before last week. Okay. Now, I would like to see Group 1. What is the title of the project? Group 1. Please respond. Hello. Group 1, what is the title of the project? Major project. Please respond. 54 students are there.
Introduction to Cybersecurity Data Analytics.
Yeah, using machine learning and deep learning. Perfect. So, have you prepared PowerPoint presentation slides?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you ready to explain?
Yes, sir. But we didn't find any.
Yeah, I am giving data sets, don't worry. You have asked and the second group title. Second group, please respond. What is the major title of the project? Very good. Next, group 3. Group 3, major project title. I am asking title only. Who is group 3 members? Please. Please tell me. Group 3. Not there? Okay. Group 4 students. Group 4 student, what is your title of the project? Yeah, tell me. Group 4.
Yeah, hello sir. Web security data analysis using L and DL techniques. Sir.
Perfect. Group 5. Group 5.
Yes, sir.
Please tell me the title.
Implementation of network code scanning using ML and DL techniques.
Perfect. Group 6. Group 6.
Yes, sir. Implementation of packets data analytics using ML and DL.
Perfect. Next, group 7.
Yes, sir.
Please tell me the title of the major project.
Sir, implementation of geolocation extraction using ML and DL techniques.
Very good. Group 8. Group 8. Group 8. Group 8 students are not there. Okay. Group 9. Group 9 students. Don't forget your title of the project, because if you go to any interview, they are asking what is the project you have done. You need to explain. Today I will explain the documentation part and I am sending. Okay. Next. Group 10. What is the title of the project?
Implementation of malware data analytics using ML and DL.
Very good, very good. And what about group 11?
So implementation of ethical hacking and data analysis using ML and DL techniques.
Very good, very good. So for Srija, group 1 student. So what is the title of the project? Now I will show you how to prepare a documentation.
Okay, sir. Implementation of cybersecurity data analytics using machine learning and deep learning.
Yeah, see now. So you need to prepare. I'm sharing my screen. I have prepared one paper already. I want to show demonstration. Okay. 1 second. See here. So I have prepared an estimation of not this one. 1 second. Okay. Now tell me what is your title of the project? Srija, please tell me.
Cybersecurity data analytics.
Implementation of
Cybersecurity data.
Implementation of cybersecurity data analytics. My screen is visible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I am preparing implementation of cybersecurity data analytics using ML and DL techniques. So this is the title. just you can write here your name. Just I'm keeping so here you can keep your name, and first we'll prepare the abstract. So what to do, see here, go to just copy. After that we can rewrite the sentences. First we need to prepare the abstract. Okay. So I'm opening, abstract, use ChatGPT, abstract of implementation of cyber security data analytics using ML and DL techniques. Okay, so abstract part you can prepare. The implementation of cyber security data analytics using, then later we will change this plagiarism. You don't use copy and paste. For model we are taking. Just abstract we are taking. Srija, are you following?
Sir.
Yeah, you need to use ChatGPT and you need to paste it. Okay, so I am removing this one. Wait. The abstract part is complete. Okay. The implementation. So why it is asking cyber attacks. Next, introduction. Next, introduction of implementation of cyber security data analytics using ML and DL techniques. Next, introduction. You need to prepare introduction. Implementation. Just I am copying the title. Here, write down introduction. Introduction of this one. So it will generate introduction of implementation of cyber security data analytics using machine learning and deep learning. So I'm copying introduction part. Once introduction is completed, then we will just I am pasting. Okay, just I am pasting. Introduction of implementation of cyber security strategy real time cyber attacks. First paragraph, then second paragraph. Introduction is complete. Okay. Next, literature survey. Literature review. You can keep its title. Literature review. Next, second title is literature review. You need to copy literature review. Literature review of see, the title I have given already, implementation of cyber security data analytics. You need to 2-3 papers you need to download and you need to write the literature review. So first we are doing theoretical part. After paper preparation, we will implement projects through practice. So literature review, I am collecting. See, literature review. Yeah. So I'm pasting here literature review. Literature review. So here we need to remove literature review. I'm writing literature review of this paper. Then next paragraph, one paragraph you can make it at least. Okay. Then cyber attacks, pre-processing. It is correct. So small. So literature survey is completed. Next, research methodology or system methodology. You can write a research methodology. Research methodology of our paper, research methodology. So you can copy this one. Here, research methodology. You can write research methodology. Research methodology of implementation of cyber security. So research methodology, you need to do it. So we are doing research methodology. So now, that is input. Input data set. So research methodology I am writing. See, this is research methodology. It is a model, but don't use as it is. We need to paraphrase. Each sentence we need to read and write our own sentences. Okay. We need to paraphrase it, otherwise it will give I will rewrite the sentences. So that is called a paraphrase. So research methodology follows the steps. Okay. So this is a research methodology steps. So here, this is 3.1 methodology. You can use 3. Problem definition, you can make it, and 3.2 data collection. Next, model selection. We see here model selection, research methodology. Next, 3.4 next, 3.5 next, 3.6 so these are the next input data set. So input data set 3.7. So you need to write about the data set, where you are collecting, how you are collecting, input data set. So input data set of cyber security. It will give you where you can download and you can write. Okay, you will get some input data set links. So we need to write here input data set. I will change this one. Then algorithm. This is one sample I have taken and remove this one experimental. So I am removing this one, then experimental sample. So here you need to write input data set. So cyber security related data sets. You need to connect. So you need to collect input data set. So now I am changing this one. Okay, the input data set. You can collect anyone, no problem. I'm giving examples. Cyber security. See how many data sets are. So here you can use 3.7.1 here. 3.7.1. So these are the data sets. How many data sets are there in cyber security? Then 3.7.2. Like this, we are writing research article. After that, you can publish the paper. So 3.7. So user behavior data. This is also one of the data sets. Then 3.7.4. 3.7.5. Then the input data set can also include different. See, this is 3.7.6. .7.7. So these are the data sets. Then 3.7.8. That's all. Next, algorithms. Here you can write 3.8. 3.8. Proposed algorithm. Proposed methodology. Proposed algorithm. Proposed algorithm. So 3.8.1, 3.8.1 SVM. First technique is for everybody SVM. That is algorithm steps of SVM. Next one is 3.8.2 is ECNN. Is one more technique. It is either SVM is a machine learning algorithm, ECNN is a deep learning algorithm. Okay, so now I am writing SVM algorithm steps. See, like this you can prepare a research article. Then we will do it our own SVM algorithm steps. Algorithm steps of implementation. SVM algorithm steps. What are the algorithm steps? SVM algorithm steps. Support vector mission is a supervised learning algorithm that can be used for so these are the algorithm steps of SVM support vector mission. So we need to do, every one of you please do SVM and CNN. One is okay, 1 second, I have to change this. 3.8 proposed algorithms. Proposed algorithms. The first one is support vector mission. Okay. So these are the steps we need to learn. So first step, then second step, third step, model selection, fourth step, fifth step, then sixth step, and the final one is okay. Next, ECNN convolution. 7 steps we are using in the SVM algorithm.
It's completely free of cost, no need to pay, there is no registration fee or planning fee. Completion of planning to get the certificate from DSCA, which means Data Security Council of India. Okay, are you interested? Completely free from planning and
Then
hiring.
ECNN algorithm. So ECNN algorithm.
Masula
Steps.
based on cybersecurity will provide 4 months of planning.
security,
In these 4 months, first 2 months they have technical training and last 1 month they have theory topic.
data analytics,
Okay? Yes, sir. Completion of
CNN
training
algorithm
will get
steps
the certificate
of
from
cyber
various
security,
areas,
data
state,
analytics,
Government of India.
prediction.
Completion of training will only provide job assistance for MNC companies like Cryptography, Auditing, Auditing. Okay?
So convolutional neural network
Completely
steps
free
it
of
is
cost, no
giving,
need to pay. There is no registration fee or training fee.
data splitting,
Completely printed online training. Are you interested? Okay. Basila, tell me about yourself.
so likewise you need to
Tell
select
me about yourself.
algorithm steps of convolutional neural networks.
Yes.
So once the theory part is completed, then we will start the practical implementation. So these are the algorithm steps. So we are following algorithm steps. Okay. So first one is data preparation. So you are making so second step, then third step, and the fourth step, fifth step, sixth step, and the final step. So next experimental you can leave it because we haven't implemented. Experimental I will explain, don't worry. So experimental you can leave it. I will explain how to run this program. And fifth one also evaluation methods, you can keep it as it is. Then experimental setup you leave it. Comparison table not required, right? Okay. Comparison table SVM, ESVM. You can keep it here. SVM and ESVM. How it is generating ECNN. Like this we are comparing, and time complexity will find out conclusion. Next, sixth one is conclusion. So go to conclusion of conclusion of
in 4 days.
what is the title? The title you need to copy. Implementation
due to
of
health issues, he did took for 2 days. After that, he took
conclusion.
on Friday, I think. And Friday
See,
he
it
said
will
50
generate
module is
conclusion of
completed,
the
6th
this
module
topic.
forensics, I will not able to take that.
After we
Sudhanshu
can write
will
our
continue
own
with 6th module.
sentences.
So I checked
This
with
is
that
modern.
Sudhanshu sir
Don't
regarding
copy and
his
paste.
6th
It is a
module.
plagiarism.
He said yes, I will
It
take
is
from
a
Monday.
ethical
But at the same
related
time,
information.
he's
Don't
coordinating with
copy and
you guys
paste any
also.
time. But for understanding purpose you can do, and we will do citation. Don't
Yes.
worry. I will explain how to remove plagiarism also. How to remove plagiarism also I am going to explain. Now I am giving the conclusion of this paper. Conclusion of
Today not about health issue, ma'am. I think Sudhanshu, Soumyaranjan said Sudhanshu will complete 6th module.
so I am removing
But at the same
conclusion.
time, Sudhanshu have another training. So Soumyaranjan
In
don't
conclusion,
know about he is taking another training. Yes, that is the conclusion. And after the
So
class
I'm
10:40,
preparing
he called me
ECNN
and he said tomorrow he will complete new
CNN.
topics, new added topics. Yeah, okay, ma'am.
So we will write future work. Future work. If you want, it will give you one sentence. Future work means extension work. future work of same thing. You can copy. Future work of so future work it is throwing many directions. So I will reduce this one. See how to reduce. I will keep it very simple. Future work. So future work, where it is future work? One sentence. Future work. So for this field is, yeah, you can write like this: improve data collection. This is one future direction. Control it. So what you can do, you can collect this one and keep it in the notepad and remove. Okay, 1 second I am doing. This is simple. This is future direction. So here you can make it comma. Next you make it comma. You remove this one because those are the future directions. Comma. Real time. Version. So I am removing these things. Now you can keep it, this one in the paper. So it is a future direction. So now I am making, this is a future direction. Why it is showing like that? So it is a future direction. You can make it future direction. Next, too much space is. This last line overall, you can add it. So finally references. So after this, references. Okay. So these things you can remove. So now references. See, references also I can use directly to prepare this documentation. So everybody has to prepare and send in this week. We need to finish. So references of this paper. It will display references. So the overall paper minimum, this is called how to prepare a documentation of a, see, references are coming. The first latest references it will display. How many papers? It is displaying 9 papers it is generating. Okay. 9 papers you can keep it. So I can use Notepad first, then if I copy, then it will be good. So I'm going to references now. I'm removing this. See, I have copied 9. Yeah, this is a first reference. How to do it? I'm doing. See here, square bracket. This is a IEEE standard references. You need to do like this. Okay. So this is a model. Then you need to do how to avoid plagiarism. That is very, very important. In one day, I will explain how to remove plagiarism so that it is not copy paste. We are paraphrasing each and every sentence. Okay. Then 9 references. I am sending this document in the group. You need to prepare like this and leave it experimental results that we will do. Remaining things you can fill up and read the paper. So I am sending, this is the documentation. Abstract, introduction, literature survey. How we have prepared literature survey. Okay, then literature review. You can bring it into down, no problem. Research methodology. How, what is the procedure? After that, experimental results. Fourth one is experimental results. And the fifth one is discussion of results. So fifth one is discussion of results. You keep it like that. Later we will change it. Don't worry. Because experimental results, then followed by the comparison table, SVM and ESCNN, then time complexity, then conclusion. So sixth heading is conclusion, then followed by the references. So this is about your paper. So the paper must be complete, same font, Times New Roman you can use, Times New Roman, see. Don't change any font, use only Times New Roman, okay. And you can keep your name and if possible, your friends' names you can include. So this is the way of, this is one research documentation. After that, we will this paper documentation is enough. We will include our experimentation results. This is batch number 1. Whose batch this one?
Sir, group 1, sir.
Yeah, I am sending in the group, and everybody has to follow and prepare like this. So I am sending major project group number 1. I am sending group number 1. So today date is, so 10th I have prepared for PPT. Today I am preparing documentation. Okay, so where is your WhatsApp? I am sending in the group chat. Please, dear students, please find the documentation. Find the documentation. Prepare as it is. Prepare as it is using this model. this model with the same side headings. Font, size, etc. Same manner you can prepare. Okay, now please find all of you the document, major project group 1 document I am sending. So once execution, then we can keep all the results in this one. So this is about today's project documentation preparation. Now tell me, any doubt related to this topic and the data sets? Any doubt, please ask me, I will answer. Then we will do it. Any doubt for preparing documentation or PPT, please respond. Hello? Hello? Yeah, please tell me. Any doubt, my dear students? So now you got the documentation. So which batch is ready for presentation tomorrow? Prepare documentation and project. Then we will start implementation. Once you understand the problem, then we will start implementation. Once you executed, those results we are keeping in the documentation and PPT. That is our final task. So understand? Any doubt, please ask me. Nayan, you understood how to prepare documentation?
Yes, sir, I understand. Sir, but we are not able to find the data set and code for the
I will give you. That is third part, next part. I will give you each one of you data set and code. Code you can search in the internet, SVM and CNN. Search, you will get it.
Okay.
Data set I will give you. The data set I will give you, don't worry. We will execute. So tomorrow we will see implementation part of major project. Please prepare today documentation PPT. Tomorrow be ready. See how much time it has taken for me? Just half an hour for document preparation. For you also same thing. So tomorrow we'll see presentation. I'm taking from you presentation, major project title presentation. Each group has to present. Then documentation. Be ready tomorrow. I'm taking presentation. Once you and myself understand the problem, then we will start implementation. Okay? That's all from my side. Yeah, that's all from my side. Any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay, I'm closing the session.
Thank you, sir.
How much time is there? It is over or time is there? If time is...
It's 1 hour.
Time is up?
Yes.
It's over.
Okay. Then tomorrow we'll see. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you.